23.6 million people in the United States over the age of 20 suffer from high blood pressure, according to the American Heart Association. Can I see a show of hands of people here who suffer from high blood pressure? The information I'm about to share with you may come as a shock, but for me, being a longtime friend of Della Livingston, a strong old woman who undergoes constant dialysis due to her high blood pressure, it is all but a shock to me. It is a harsh reality. By committing the most generous act of being an organ donor, you are giving the ultimate gift of life. You may ask, why does this concern you? You may also ask, what can we do about this issue, and what lies ahead in the future for organ donors and transplant recipients? Let's take a deeper look at these issues. Take a moment today and ask a friend, a family, a coworker about their health. It may come as a surprise to you that they could be one of the 55,000 people who are currently on a list awaiting a transplant of a kidney. Decision Donation, a school program that gives the gift of life, informs us that high blood pressure can cause kidney damage and can also lead to kidney failure. High blood pressure can also attribute to diabetes, which according to the National Kidney and Urologic Disease Information Clearinghouse is a leading cause of kidney failure. Did you know that 1 in 3 adults suffer from high blood pressure? Most likely someone in your family or a friend or a coworker does suffer from high blood pressure, which in the future can cause them to have kidney problems. In a year's course, 14,000 kidney transplants will take place, and surprisingly, 1/3 are from living donors, people just like you and me. Shockingly, 3,000 people will die each year while waiting for a properly functioning kidney due to CDK. Life Options Chronic Kidney Disease information outlines that chronic kidney disease, or CDK, is a condition that affects the functions of kidneys and that may progress over time to kidney failure. In this case, a transplant is greatly needed and greatly appreciated. We have 70 million registered organ donors in the United States, but Donate Life America reinforces the fact that still only 35% of those donors and licensed drivers and ID card holders have committed themselves by registering with the actual motor vehicle department, leaving the shortage of donors a public health crisis. We go on to learn that in 2007, 1,521 donors had joined their state registry before their death. And as Donate Life America's chairman, Pace Jones, illustrated, that this seemingly small act and decision made by these people helped the lives of 4,600 people. How can just one person make a difference, you ask? This can be done even when it is our time to leave the earth. Or also, the donation of kidneys and other organs can be done by a living donor. And if I or you were to pass away, the heart, lungs, intestines, liver, pancreas can save a life. By following simple steps, you can make a difference to the 24.1 million people who are diagnosed with heart disease each year, or give a little boy or girl a chance at the life that they have so unfairly being taken away from them. So why be a part of the solution? Life Choice Donor Services notifies us that every 14 minutes another person's name is added to the transplant list. There are currently over 98,000 adults and children in the U.S. awaiting the gift of life. Basically, anyone can become a donor as long as the organs that will be transplanted don't have any previous complications or problems. You don't have to wait till your passing to affect someone's life. Kidneys, pancreas, liver are all accepted from live donors with no harm to the donor. This could give a child a 95% chance to live well over a year. Now I'd like you to do something for me and close your eyes and imagine a person that you love very much. Now imagine that person being diagnosed with kidney failure or having heart disease. Wouldn't you want to be that person who stood up and did something about it? Or are we just supposed to leave it up to the other 35% of Americans who actually took action? This leaves 65% of Americans not wanting to take 3 easy steps to save a life, which is pretty disturbing when you look at the actual figures. In 2004 alone, Diabetes Voice reports 300,000 people who suffer from chronic kidney failure. By 2010, that number is estimated to rise by 500,000, and this is in the U.S. alone. In one day, an estimated 19 people will die while waiting for an organ transplant. If you decide to be a donor, you can contribute to the estimated 77 people who will be fortunate enough to receive a transplant each day. CTV MedNews Express reports that kids with kidney failure are living longer than ever due to the better rates of organ transplantations from living donors. And I've heard a story from a woman, Kathy Olmo, who shares a heartfelt story of her daughter Kelly at age 2 receiving a liver transplant. This transplant saved her life, and it was from a perfect stranger and a hero in their eyes. If it was our time to leave this world, would you not want to be remembered for doing something so great for someone such as a young age as Kelly? You may be wondering what are the steps you can follow, and if they're really easy, as I say, as 1, 2, 3 to save a life. See for yourself by visiting www.organdonor.gov or calling 1-888-ASK-HRSA for brochure, booklets, donor cards, or even if you have any questions regarding this courageous, selfless act. By committing the most generous act of being an organ donor, where again the need is so great and monumental, you can give the ultimate gift of life and be a hero to a child like Kelly, who is now 18 and living a full, happy, healthy life as everyone should always have the chance to do. First, register with your state donor registry. Second, designate your decision to your driver's license. And third, sign a donor card and discuss it with your family. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to save a life. So why wait? Join and be an organ donor today and be a part of the solution, not the problem.